This is the pre-lab for KEQ lab tomorrow. The equation is given, so part A is easy for you. Part A, I'm sure everybody can do part A. You just write the equilibrium constant expression. Okay, see, I'm not going to write it here because I know you can do this. B, total moles of silver present initially. So the initial moles of silver ion and ammonia are given, but remember the moles are given, so the silver ion concentration will be 3.6 times 10 to the negative third moles over it's in 100 milliliter solution, so it will be 0.100 liters. This is the concentration of silver, and ammonia will be 6.9 times 10 to the negative third moles over 0.1 liters. So these are the initial concentrations. Now use these initial concentrations and do a ice table. The concentration of the complex ion Ag NH3 twice plus ion, complex ion at equilibrium is given to you. So this will be silver plus 2NH3 giving silver ammonium ion. So the initial concentrations are 0.036 molar, and ammonia is 0.069. The complex ion is 0 and change is minus x, because we know the reaction goes to the towards the products. So this will be minus 2x and this will be x, and the equilibrium concentrations will be 0.036 minus x, 0.069 minus 2x, and this will be x, and this is given, x is given, which is 3.4 times 10 to the negative second molar. So substitute x to the equilibrium concentrations, and then you find k. That's the third part. So k can be found, and k, the answer would be 1.7 times 10 to the 7. You have to show the work. Part 2 in the pre-lab, you have to choose, you have to use the part 3 in the lab write up, prepare and test equilibrium systems. This is on page 10-4. So go to 10-4 and look at the table given. So the table given in the pre-lab, test solution 6 is same as test tube number 1 in your part 3 table in 10-4. So I'll show you how to do the concentration for ion, ferric ion and thiocyanate ion. You are using M1 V1 equals M2 V2. So if you take the data table in pre-lab, test solution 6 is same as test tube number 1 in your 10-4. Okay, so you are using 0.0020 molar ferric nitrate, and ferric nitrate, the nitrate ion is not in the reaction at all because it's a spectate ion. So this is same as the ferric ion concentration. So that's the molarity. This is the initial molarity, and in test tube number 1 you are using 3 milliliters, and to get the new molarity, which is your M2, you have to know the new volume. The new volume will be if you total up the whole volume. You can see the H2O is 7, thiocyanate is 0, and ferric nitrate is 3. So 7 plus 3 is 10 milliliters. So your V2 will be 10 milliliters. And from this you can calculate the M2. M2 is 6 times 10 to the negative 4th molar. So that's how you calculate the ferric ion concentration. Do the same thing for thiocyanate ion. When you take the thiocyanate, I'm going to test solution 6 in your pre-lab. Thiocyanate concentration will be 0 because test tube number 1 has no thiocyanate, 0.00. And test solution number 7, I'll calculate the thiocyanate ion concentration. Again use M1V1. M1V1 equals M2V2. So now we are calculating the thiocyanate ion concentration in test tube number 2. So your M1 is again 0.0020 molar thiocyanate times V1 is 2.00 milliliters equals to M2 times your total volume is again 10. If you total up 5 plus 2 plus 3 is 10. So this is the concentration of thiocyanate in test tube number 1, and U is the same as test solution 7 in your pre-lab. So this comes as 4 times 10 to the negative 4th. Now can you do the rest of the fill up the table? Yeah, so this is your pre-lab, and you include this only the answers in your lab notebook. Okay, good night.